Are you planning a move to the Bay Area? Well, I've got 5 good things and 5 bad things about the Bay Area, so stay tuned. Melinda here with Melinda Capp Homes. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, you might want to consider subscribing, hitting that button below, like, comment, and share. I'd love to hear from you. Each week I make new videos about all things real estate and even throw in some fun things as well. So I'd love to hear your comments. Today what I'm going to talk to you about is living in the Bay Area, which the Bay Area in California is from San Francisco area, and then we can go all the way up to Sacramento, which gets out of the Bay Area, but still that's our capital of California is Sacramento. So I currently live just outside of the Bay Area in Fairfield, specifically in Suisun Valley area, which is a farming community. We grow grape vineyards. So I've got a lot of love for wine, if you can tell. But the first thing that I love about living in our area is you are close to the Bay Area, meaning San Francisco. So you can easily get to San Francisco, do all of your shopping. You've got the Fisherman's Wharf, the Golden Gate Bridge, all sorts of little icons there. One fun thing that you can do is take a trip out to Alcatraz, which is the prison that was out there built on an island. It's been closed for years, but they do tours there, and that's really super fun. The next thing that I like about living in our area are the seasons. We actually have 4 complete seasons, which is nice. So we can transition from one into the other very easily. And within those seasons, there are all sorts of fun things to do that are easily accessible from our area. So for instance, during the winter time, we can easily get to skiing, snow skiing, which is about 2 hours, 3 hours away, depending on where you go and which city you live in. Some more things that you can do in the summertime, we have got all sorts of lakes close by. So if you are into boating, camping, doing all the fun outdoor activities, there are tons of stuff to do during the summertime. We have, depending on where you are, mild weather versus it can get pretty hot here too. But within a 6-7 hour drive, we have Disneyland. So that's easy to get to. And then during the spring, there's lots of places to go hiking and still take advantage of the little coolness in the area. And then once fall hits, oh my goodness, all the things that you can do. We've got the pumpkin patches and corn mazes and just lots of stuff. Also, number 4 that I really enjoy about our area, specifically locally where I am in wine country, is there are tons of farmers markets. There on Fridays, we have food truck Fridays, and we have a local brewery here, Anheuser-Busch. You can take tours there. They have concerts, local concerts there. They've got car shows. We actually have Six Flags amusement park here as well. That is just a few minute drive for us. And then lastly, what I love about our area is it's affordable. So if you go all the way into San Francisco, number 1, you're not going to be able to find a place to live because the lack of housing there is just so tight. And then if you go to Sacramento, you can find some reasonable areas as well. But our area, particularly in between San Francisco and Sacramento, is affordable. We've got great affordable housing. So, which leads me into what I do not like about being in our area is the commute. Oh my gosh, since we are in an affordable area, everybody wants to live here. So this is centralized between Sacramento, San Francisco, like I said. So we kind of get congested here. It used to be you can pick a time where there's not going to be much traffic. These days, there's traffic all the time. I feel like nobody works and everybody is always out on the road. Take Friday nights, for instance, even Thursdays these days, everybody's heading up to Tahoe. So you better plan ahead that you're going to be on the road for a little bit. The other thing too is locally to us, there's not a whole lot of good restaurants. You're going to have to travel a little ways, whether that is into Napa itself or into the Bay Area of the San Francisco area. We do have Concord that's pretty close as well. That's about a 30-minute drive. They've got some pretty nice restaurants there too. But we're trying. We're kind of working on getting some things here. So maybe that'll change. We'll see. But leading to our next thing that I really don't like, come springtime and into the summer, we have mosquitoes. The mosquitoes are crazy. It's once the rain has stopped and the mosquitoes lay all their little larvae in the water, and then they start to hatch. It can be pretty brutal. And then we also, during the end of summer, we have those little gnats that get in your ear. We call them no-see-ums. Those things are so annoying. They get right by your face because I think they probably like the warmth of you, and they just drive you nuts. We also have meat bees. So if you are out trying to do a picnic and you've got a nice little plate of meat, they're going to want to go for that too. So that's kind of annoying. And then the last thing is weather. Although I said that I love the weather here, the weather in the wintertime can be cold. We really can get into the low 30s and things get kind of iced over. We have had a couple of times where it has snowed here in my local area, but that doesn't happen very often. And then in the summertime, we usually have a couple of weeks, not usually consistent, but we usually have a couple of weeks where we have in the hundreds, which can be brutal. Me personally, I like the heat, but sometimes it can get a little bit too hot. So that is what I love and what I don't love about being in our area, but there's just so much diversity here. It's really a good place to move to. So if you have any questions and you need a good local agent, I'm here to help. Thank you for watching. If you liked this one, check out my other videos as well. I'm Melinda with Melinda Capp Homes. Please consider subscribing to that button below, like it, comment, and share it. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.